am great. I am handsome. I am happy. I am a good person. I am the best I can be right now. I will excel. I believe in me. I love myself unconditionally. I am better today than I was yesterday, and I will be better tomorrow than I am today. Speak positive words to yourself on a regular basis. You can use what I just wrote because I'm going to use it. You can manifest a better you because you are in charge of you. How do people in prison with no religious background stay in a good mood, stay positive every day, and make it out in one piece? Even the ones who do in life, they make it out in one piece. They have a good attitude every day. They're reconciled with themselves, I'm assuming. And they made peace, and they're thankful for what they do have because they don't have to have that. They occupy their time with positive things. They do not get into BS arguments. They do not keep negative company. You watch these prison documentaries, and you got a group of people that you'll see in a documentary. They have no attachment to any group for protection. Think about it. Folks, you can change you, who you are. You could be the person you want to be. You could change today. People say, oh man, it take a lot to do this. That's true, but it doesn't have to. For the average person that don't know how to control themselves, that don't really have discipline, they don't have determination, they're the ones who are going to struggle changing themselves. When I started smoking cigarettes, it was a decision that I made that was so deep and so convicting that I haven't turned back. When I made a decision to stop drinking and smoking weed, it was the same feeling. And all of this happened within the same month. And I look back on other things, other vices that I have, and I say, why is this different from smoking weed? And I'm still yet to figure it out. Still yet to figure it out. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it, and I'm going to make that change. I believe in myself that much. When I had that cigarette, that last cigarette, I had a short. And I flicked it out in the yard. And I could see the cigarette when it was just like watching a friend just leave. You know how you got that family member, they leave on the bus or the train or the plane, and you just watching them till they get in the air or until they get down the tracks. That's what it was like. And that cigarette was, I couldn't see it, but I saw it smoldering. I could see where the smoke was coming from. And I said, man, I don't know when I'm going to have my next cigarette. Jumped off the porch, walked over there, grabbed that cigarette butt, and just hit it one last time, hit it till it was gone. And then I thought, man, it's all kind of critters and people walking through this little patch of grass right here. You can't see it at night, but this cigarette could have been hovering over. It could have been hovering over a patch of feces, dog feces, cat feces, cat urine, animal urine, anything. and you just put that in your mouth. Now, the lesson comes again. The lessons will knock on your door. They will make themselves seen multiple times in your pursuit to learn or do better. Back when cars were equipped with ashtrays, I had a Cutlass 87, big old ashtray. I was smoking then, of course. I put my cigarette out, and I wouldn't even put my cigarette out all the way most times. Well, I put it out, but I wouldn't, I would put it in a little notch. People would get in your car and fish through that and get those and light it. And light that cigarette. But, the first time I did that to somebody, they struck a chord. And I was like, damn, over a cigarette butt? Because if you look at it, it was a clean cigarette. They probably put it out before they got out of the car. And then it was coming back. And then I had another cigarette that I had left on the dashboard of my car. Another car I had. And I left it there because I was trying to quit smoking. A dumbass reached over there, grabbed that cigarette, and lit it. Didn't ask for permission, nothing like that. I should have cold cocked him over a cigarette. But it wasn't about the cigarette. It's about being disrespected. But that need for nicotine is it's serious. Just like any other drug, any other vice. But the change is going to be up to us. It's going to be up to you. And if you lingering on the BS, you ain't gonna never make it. You come up with excuses to partake, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna never get a chance to leave that behind. Now, you might be successful in other things, just like me with the alcohol, the weed, and the cigarettes. But there's other things that I can admit they hold me back. And I can guarantee you, if you're not really facing it like that and taking it serious, you're not going to win. So, give yourself a pep talk every day. Write down a list of things like I did. And love yourself. Love yourself enough to be better. Love yourself enough to be better. But yeah, the cigarette thing, I wanted a cigarette that bad that I was willing to pick it up off the ground, not knowing what was on the ground, and smoke it, put it in my mouth. Nasty. Nasty. All right, folks. I'm going to close it up for the evening. I hope you guys got something out of it. I wish every one of you well. Thanks for watching. Peace.